welcome back, my friends, to my last brain cell. And of course, I'm gonna start off with the question of the day. Question of the day, my friends, and I mean this seriously, and again, y'all know this is a safe space, so please be honest. Do you know how to flirt? Seriously, I ask this genuinely. Like, I'm 32, I'll be 33 at the end of this year. And I genuinely don't think I know how to flirt. I don't even think I'm aware of when I'm being flirted with. Like, when someone's trying to flirt with me, I don't think I know. Like, so my sincere, honest, genuine question to you guys out there, ladies included, do you know how to flirt? I've always been told women don't know how to flirt because they're not the ones who have to shoot their shot, right? It's typically on the guy to be the one to make the first move. But I am curious to know if there are women out there who think that they got some riz. Like, if you wanted to shoot your shot, what would that look like? And guys, same for you. Like, if you wanted to talk to a woman, like, are you flirting or are you just talking? Like, I think that's my biggest thing is, if I'm gonna attempt to approach a woman, I'm just gonna probably start with just talking. And I think that's very interesting too, because I feel like when you're talking to a person, you can't be your full self, right? Like, immediately. Like, there's certain things that, you don't reveal to a person until you get to know them a little bit better, and vice versa. So you're trying to be cool, calm, collected, trying to be suave, so you're trying to put on, a little bit more of a front when you flirt. But I feel like if you're trying to have like a genuine conversation, some of your personality slips out a bit, more of your mannerisms, how you actually speak, because I'm sure there's some code switching, I think, going on too, when you're trying to figure out a person, like what's their sense of humor like, what ticks them off. I don't want to make this person angry by saying the wrong thing, so I don't know how to flirt. I can admit that wholeheartedly. I just pray for the best when I say things. I hope I don't say anything stupid or put my foot in my mouth. But to the masses, to the rest of you out there, let me know. Do you think you know how to flirt? And if you do, put some techniques in the comments. You feel me? Your boy I could use a little help. If I'm being honest, I could use a little help. And while you are putting your tips and tricks in the comments, let's move on to pick your poison. Already we barely even got started with this episode. I'm not feeling too good about this here tower. I'm really not. I feel like it's gonna fall anytime now. I genuinely do. I'm gonna split you up, baby. We're gonna put some cards in there and the rest up top. All right, let's see what we got. We're going with this one. We're gonna go with that one. And you know what? Not the bottom card, the one right before the bottom card. Okay. On today's episode of Pick Your Poison, be unable to use the following words: the or the, and, to, be, of. Never speak to the last person you texted ever again. Gain 250 pounds that you can never lose. Off rip, gain this 250 I can never lose, gotta be gone. That puts me close to 500 pounds. I never want that in my life. No. Never speak to the last person you texted ever again. And the worst part is, I texted my group chat, so that means 3 of my best friends I would never be able to speak to ever again. I can't do that. Be unable to use the following words: the, and, to, be, of. That's 5 words that I can no longer use in my vocabulary. I'm gonna attempt not using them while completing this sentence, but it's very hard completing this task because you have minimum chances. There are a lot. That's hard. Dang. There's a myriad ways. Damn. Yeah, of is the hardest one. Of and to, I think, are the hardest ones to not use. Unfortunately, I'm just going to sound like a dingleberry when I speak because I can't imagine never speaking to my friendship group ever again. We don't talk daily, but, there's information in there that we go through. Like, my friends, I got 2 friends who are married. I got a friend who I'm a godparent to his daughter, another friend who's expecting, and those are moments that I can't imagine missing out on. So I'm just gonna sound like a complete fool. And once again, I'm using my trump card. I have an ailment. There's just a part of my brain that has omitted those words, and I can no longer use them. Oh well. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Are you going to gain 250 pounds that you can never lose? To some people, that might sound pretty nice. To me, it's not. You can probably bulk that up. You can probably make it look real beastly, but I don't want that. Never speak to the last person you texted ever again. Now, if you were lucky and you texted someone you hate anyway, or sent an unsubscribe to a text message chain that keeps harassing you, then you're in luck. Or are you going to omit the following words from your vocabulary? The, and, to, be, of. Let me know in the comments. And while you do that, allow me to grab the wheel of fun. I don't know why I do these things, but I'm taking my chances. Ooh, the gym. So it's interesting, right? Because this is actually going to tie in really well with the last point we're going to cover. The gym has been going weird because I'm getting ready to start 75 Hard. I'm starting on March 9th, so not tomorrow, but the following Sunday. And I'm nervous. I'm nervous more so this time around because I'm implementing an actual diet. I'm opting for the carnivore diet, a very modified carnivore diet. I'm not going to completely cut out everything and just eat meat. I'm only going to eat meat and fruits and vegetables. So that means no bread, no rice, no pasta, no sweets, no sugars. That means no juice. I think yogurt is still fine. Cottage cheese is still fine. But there's a lot of foods that I'm going to cut out. But I can't imagine just eating steak and eggs and chicken and salmon only. That's not feasible. So I need some vegetables and some fruits in there. So that's what I'm going to do. But as far as the gym goes, these last couple of weeks, this week that we just finished, or that we're finishing, and next week are some of my weirdest times because I'm no longer following a split. So this week was my last week of doing a split that I had built for me. Next week, I'm gonna kind of just be doing some freestyling. I'll do some full body stuff. I'll do my main, bench, squat, row, and deads just to kind of round things out. I'll do some pull-ups, but for the most part, I'm kind of just freestyling until I start 75 Hard, where I have, a 7-day workout split, because I have to work out twice a day, once outside, once in both 45 minutes. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'll go into more detail, because the next episode we have will actually be the first time I start 75 Hard, my first day. So I would have already gone through my first workout, my first couple of meals as far as 75 Hard goes since that transition. So I'll bring you guys along for the journey. I think when I first started this pod, actually, I think I was already in the middle of doing 75 Hard, or I had just started, but I didn't really bring you guys along for the ride that much. But this will be damn near my photo diary or my video diary as far as my journey for 75 Hard. So you guys in the ether will be helping hold me accountable, and I'm looking forward to it. Why this ties in really well to the next thing we're going to talk about, though, is because today was the last episode of Slice of Buffalo. We will no longer be doing pizza tours. You will never again hear me mention a spot for the Slice of Buffalo tour. You might hear me mention the Slice of Buffalo since it's something that we did, but today was the last episode. It's a little bittersweet. I feel pretty accomplished, just because I feel like I was able to really spread my palate out as far as some pizza goes. I'm not someone who really tries a bunch of different places because I don't want to be disappointed. But I asked some folks, I did that research that way by asking the locals what some of their favorites are, and honestly, I wasn't disappointed. Today we went to Galici's, which again was a substitution for Allentown Pizza, which apparently suddenly closed, which was disheartening to hear. But Galici's was really good, y'all. Again, cheese pizza as always. We got a chicken wing pizza this time. Both were really, really good. I'm not going into any details here. I really want you to check out the review. Full disclosure, I don't know why it happened. But when you watch the video, it got stuck in the phone format ratio. I think that's 16:9 or something like that. So while the review eating part might be in landscape, if you rotate your phone, it's going to be mostly black screen. You can pull the picture to make it bigger, but just watch it the long way. I know it might be awkward. I apologize in advance. I don't know how it happened, and I'm just not gonna go fix it. Like I said in the video, it's content creation, man. Some things work out, some things don't. You play around. But with that all being said, when we come back again on my first day of 75 Hard, I will have a full compilation of every pizza spot, all 14 that we went to, even starting from way back when we did this in like July or whatever. We gotta have it. I'll have every pizza spot that I went to in order, and I'll put their ranking so you guys can see the final list of how Slice of Buffalo shook up. Again, I want to say thank you to all of you who watched. Even if you only watched the clips I posted, not the full video, it still means a lot. If you left a comment on my videos, that means a lot. As I mentioned before, man, with today being the last episode of Slice of Buffalo, that doesn't mean more cool things aren't coming in the future. With episode 100 coming, and I can't stress this enough, it's really going to shake the landscape of what My Last Brain Cell is capable of and the things you can come to enjoy from me and that name back there. All I'll say is I had an idea years ago that didn't come to fruition because things didn't shake out the way I wanted them to. And God makes everything happen for a reason, because if it worked the way I wanted it to, it might be in danger now. It might not be a sustainable thing now. And because it didn't work before, it allows me to make it super sustainable. So when I tell you guys that when episode 100 drops, which is going to be March 23rd, whatever, which is going to be March 23rd. This is episode 95. Next week, the next batch of episodes end on episode 99. So March 23rd is episode 100. You are going to want to be there. You're going to want to see what I have in store for you all. And I'm so excited. I hope you are too. Thank you for being here so far. Thank you for watching up until now. As I've been saying, Mission 1K, y'all. Mission 1K. Please. I am on the road to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Honestly, I've gained a subscriber I've gained like one subscriber every other week this year so far. And that's all thanks to you guys who are sharing, who are liking, who are commenting. You're helping the algorithm figure out, hey, this guy might be something someone wants to watch, So I appreciate all of your support. If you've ever shared, if you've ever liked, commented, thank you. Just thank you. But again, just make sure you continue to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Until next time, my friends, this is King Echo, signing off.